bodies like toward through there.
What's going on?
What an introduction to Neo, so no.
Oh, it was great. I loved it though. Like I like utter chaos. Like it's fun.
Absolute utter chaos is for sure gonna happen on the stream, especially if I don't take it. That one probably is the one where people can still use Twitch chat commands and that side through the chat, so we may have to disable that at some point. But
oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Hello.
But all good.
I'm gonna clean up the.
Alright, there it is. Welcome. Gun Griffin, hello. Angel, welcome. Let's have you guys here. Here, let me switch over the camera for y'all. Also, thank you for the Azaro. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome, you guys. It's going to be a very special stream today. We're going to be doing an interview with Medra as well as Cat and Vegas. These guys have basically are working together to build out a really cool thing, or have been doing a really cool thing inside of here in Neos for Creator Jams. And yeah, we're going to be interviewing them, and it's going to be quite a lot of fun. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Viceria. Thank you so much. Hello, hello, welcome. Okay, and if you guys would like, you can, you know, sit down, take a seat, wherever you like. Probably Medra is going to be sitting right there.
I might have her.
Yeah. I'll probably even set voices just to be on broadcast mode for everyone, so then each person can hear each person clearly. There we go. So we're just going to set everyone to broadcast, and then you guys can hear each person as clear as possible. So Daxcon, thank you for the follow as well. Hey, another welcome. Team Retro, welcome, welcome. Hey, holy Nazi. Glad that you're still alive. We're still living, breathing.
Existence is nice.
The what's nice?
Existence.
Oh,
at
existence?
Least as far as I know.
Yes. Yes, I definitely love existing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see all this crazy and amazing things. Do you guys need some water over there? Here, let me get you some water.
I don't want to get too soggy.
Sure, sure.
But, you know,
there you go.
the jam part needs a little bit of love. Actually.
I mean, this might be like the only drink I need. Clearly.
There, look.
Absolutely. Here you go.
Oh, thank you, Nex. Thank you.
No problem. Need some water too, AJ? Here, let me fill your cup for you while we get peeps inside of here. There you go. Also, thank you for that host, Darky. Very kind of you. And we are doing awesome foos.
Chicken?
Okay, so let me get up here on this chair. Oh. And get nice and comfy. Right now they can't see my questions through the camera, but you guys can see it, which I might have it stuck in front of my face sometimes to be able to like tell what I can and can't do. But yeah, we're going to be starting up the interview pretty soon, you guys. Hey. Might need to lower yourself just a little bit there, Medra. You're kind of clipping.
Help me? Yeah.
There you go, right there. That can be, yeah, that's good area. And Milgus looking good. Give a wave to the camera, you guys. Yeah. Very nice.
We got some gifted subs from
Froxy's coming too. Oh. Frox with the camera over there, it's sounding a little bit strange. Also, thank you for all of those, or the gifted tier 1 sub. For all those people, thank you so much, Ken. Wow. Okay. So it looks like we got quite a lot of people here now inside of chat. I think we're going to start off the interview. Welcome to everyone who is here. Welcome Kat, welcome Medra, welcome Vegas. And as well, we have Aegis, Wraith, and Frox here with us today too. Yes, woo. Okay, so we'll start off. Usually we do these interviews as like 21 questions, and afterwards we kind of allow chat to kind of like ask their own questions in chat if they so happen to have some that weren't really asked or answered. But you know, for right now, we'll just go over through question one. So, question one would be tell us who you guys are, and you know, just let us know who are you guys.
Well, I'm Medra, and pretty much I run Creator Jam with the assistance and help from many of the others. It's not just me anymore, thankfully. With Cataena, Vegasx, Anomalous, Probable Prime, Jeff, Zephy, Cassie Tonics, a lot of others. Basically, 18 other people help make Creator Jam what it is now, which is just mind-blowing to have such wonderful people to help out. It says something about Neos and just the general community altogether from just the people visiting. But to answer your question, I'm Medra. I'm a person that's just floating piece of toast, nothing special.
Oh, you're special, Medra.
Very special.
If you weren't special, then we wouldn't be doing this interview for you right now.
Just anyone can do these things. It's just
we have very specific.
You.
The chat loves you. But yeah, so thank you for that introduction. Did you want to introduce yourselves as well, Kat and Vegas?
Please.
Yeah. Well, I'm Cataena. I like building in VR. Medra hosted this Creator Jam event, and I had no idea how to build in VR, but I learned. And now I really like building maps and stuff in VR. And also, he's a toast and I'm a monster. Yeah.
and I'm just like a regular, I guess, I don't know if I'm regular, but...
not close.
In
all the good ways.
Yeah, I'm Vegasx. I've been in VR for about 3 years. I started playing VR chat and stuff, and I just tried Neos because it sounded like a lot of fun. And oh god. But you know, my first foray into Neos was a Creator Jam as well, and I fell in love with the atmosphere and the creative juices flowing there, and I don't know, I love going there. It's great.
Absolutely, and it's so awesome to have just people all from around the whole world that can just come together and do what you guys have been doing with Creator Jam, which I think is so special, and I want our viewers to like actually be able to understand why Creator Jams are so special and why I think that they're such a grand importance and significance to Neos. So why don't we get into question number two? So question number two is, what got you into Neos? So kind of match up, like how did you discover? How did you find out about Neos?
Well, before Neos, I was doing some 360 film stuff, and I'm going to kind of go with that because it'll make more sense. And so it's... thank you. And so I was looking around for different VR applications. I know sometimes people might go through the free stuff and just find fun things, but I was also looking for something that I could visualize for 360 films. And I saw this thing called Neos. I was like, okay, I click on it, and it's just this crazy fever dream, which is wonderful. I love seeing new users. The same thing happens. You just come in, what is going on? Things spawn out. People are like flying around. It's beautiful. And I realized I could bring in assets, something that was with paid software and wasn't with ease of use even in 2018. That was in July of 2018, which was pretty close to the release of Neos officially. And I was like, oh, I'm sold. This is a special place. And I knew that 360 was going to be ending eventually, that it wouldn't be the thing. And I was like, this won't be the way to experience narratives. It's going to be something else. And Neos is probably one of those places for it. And
yeah,
so that's what
I actually remember you coming inside of Neos right from the very beginning, and yeah, seeing you do it for like film work or even setting up props for like stuff for cinematography, which I thought was like really cool from the very, very beginning that you were first, you know, finding out about Neos and coming inside for such a thing, and now doing it these whole cool and huge events for creator every single week on a weekly basis. So, you know,
I need to publish those one of these days. Thanks for bringing that. I still remember the jazz club you just pull out of your pocket. I mean, that's the thing that's so exciting, you know, when you're not used to that. Someone just like, oh, do you want an entire building? And you're like, wait, one that you can traverse, and like, whoop, and they just pull it out and just make it big, and you're like, oh, I'm excited this now, and it's
the immediacy is definitely.
Yeah, I still have it, and I have some nice shots for that. Sometime I'll have to show you. It looks cool.
How about you guys? How about you and Cat in Vegas? How did you guys find about Neos? Or what got you into it?
I think your story's better. You tell your story.
My story is better. I just got VR in August. I'm like the baby of like everyone here. Well, in terms of VR, I'm just still getting my VR legs. I still can't smooth turn. Yeah, I was looking for VR games. I found like, you know, VR chat and like what was it, Office Simulator, whatever it's called. And I was like, okay, these are neat, but like it would be cool to have like my own space, kind of like have somewhere to chill and something that's my own and something that I can build and work in. And yeah, like you didn't get that in like other apps. Here I was brought in and immediately like someone was like, oh, here's my functional phone, here's my whatever, like here's my entire space that I built in game. I'm like, oh my god, it's The Sims. Like I can do whatever, because I have thousands of hours in The Sims, and I can, you know, I can actually live in it, and I can place my cup, and I can, you know, it was just mind blowing to me. And I stayed, and I saw that with like creator events where like people build an entire world in one day, and that's just mind blowing to me. So yeah, I'm here now. I'm here forever now.
And I think my story is pretty similar. I basically just came into Neos, and I started, you know, messing around with stuff. Actually, it was a Reactance video that I was like, oh yeah, Neos.
Oh,
like,
through the buy tracking? The buy tracking
exactly.
Video? Yeah.
I had signed up back in 2017, but it dropped off for a while because I wasn't super sure how to use the program. And then I saw his video, and I came back, and I was like, oh, this is much more intuitive. And
wow, so you said back in 2017, that was like the first, like even pre-beta?
Sorry, early 2018.
Oh,
sorry.
2018, okay.
It's the Spark. I don't even remember. And then, you know, I started playing around with it, and it was just so much more intuitive, and finding Creator Jam as well, just so much more stuff to do. It just kept me in, I guess.
Nice. Well, good to know that you guys really care and love Neos, because I love having more community. Really, the more people that come into Neos and have been using it, it almost like grows, like it's like some sort of like brain in a way. Like Neos in itself isn't just us on our development side, it's also the community that comes inside of here and does such unique things with it. And it's cool that you guys, you know, really stuck it out with Neos and really like what we're doing here as well for that. And but yeah, really good. So just to let our viewers know, what exactly is Creator Jam? Can you explain that, Medra?
Sure. Creator Jam is an event. Now it's an international 24-hour event that starts at 00 Eastern time or 4 UTC time. And what we do is we gather together. People at any skill level can come out, and we build out a world together and share it with everyone and publish it, and they can just use that stuff open source style. So it's kind of like a gift to the community every week that we have fun together, get to meet a bunch of other misfit weirdos like ourselves, and just get to hang out, have a good time, and then something to show for it. And for people that are kind of like a little bit anxious and things like that, it's nice to have something else to do, so you don't have to worry about having to have all those social pressures. You can just hide off in a corner, you know, make some stuff, and then come a little bit here and then keep working. And so it's a nice place to kind of let people at their own comfort level be able to socialize and create, which is a lot of what I consider old Neos. Old Neos, when there's like 30 people, is just about hanging out almost like at your own house, and then people just stopping in. You're like, oh, hey, and they're like, watch this thing I've created. And you're like, what? It's amazing. And I want to make sure that we have that kind of thing for as long as Creator Jams exist. And basically, Creator Jam is trying to be an embodiment of old Neos. So whenever everything changes, and there's thousands upon thousands of people here, and there's all kinds of cool events, that we always say, oh, I want to come and hang out and create and make some stuff together with some other people. And you kind of get that vibe with Creator Jam.
Absolutely. And yeah, and Creator Jam really is a way to be able to have anybody from all around the world to be able to like create and collaboratively build together, which is such an amazing thing to do, and it really is the main core of like what Neos is capable of. So question number 4, how did Creator Jam originate and what got it started? So like what was its origin?
Sure. Before Creator Jam, a person named Ghost, I think Ghost Light, had an event about a month before in May that was a showcase meetup. So there had been not many events ever in Neos at the time. And so a bunch of people showed up, which for Neos, a bunch of people is like 10 to 15 max. I mean, you couldn't have many people in the world. And so you go into there and Vigilabo pulls out a bit of Logix that's basically a MIDI player, and everyone's like, ooh, ah, and it was fun just to nerd out. Like it's almost like a kindergarten show and tell session, like, look at the cool things I made. And it was really, really fun. And I remember talking with someone, I can't even remember their name right now. They were a floating brain that was like full of lightning. And
Adahux.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And it was a really nice philosophical conversation. I was like, this would be really nice if this were like a builder event. And so I thought about it and I kept thinking about it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. Fine, I'm going to do this. And it just kind of ate into my whole life in a good way. But it started out in June the 2nd. Like, so in May, that happened. And then in June 2nd, 2019, we started the first Creator Jam, which was in a procedural cave maze. And so people picked a little section of the cave and you could explore around and then visit people's little areas.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is that the origination of Creator Jam, or the idea of it, was already just you guys kind of like inside of a random world, building up stuff together and kind of like geeking out over those kind of like cool creations that you're making, thinking, hey, why don't we do this as like, oh, let's do this as like a get-together thing and just do this on a weekly kind of thing just so then we can keep the good times going, right?
I guess I should clarify a little better. No. From the very start, very beginning, the idea was to make sure that this wasn't like some accidental thing. It was planned, like, let's make this a weekly thing. Let's make this an anchor in the community. So if there's nothing to do, we have Creator Jam to go to. There's something that, weekly, there's something that's pretty cool to do that you're like, oh, I can go do this. And I know it's something that it's like a bedrock. You know that when you go there, you know what to expect. You're going to go there. You know there's going to be a lot of craziness. You know that there's going to be something building. Like there's going to be a different every week. Hopefully there's going to be regulars, and there usually is. And so you're like, oh, I can't wait to see like what Anomalous
makes. The noobs and the veterans.
Yep, totally. And yeah, and it's all real positive. That's the important part, is that I wanted to make sure it was a really positive space, like a nice, safe, positive space. You come into there and you're like, oh, this is really nice. These people are really genuinely warm and willing to teach me things. And the idea was to make it so it's a helper/builder meetup. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad to now know the more of the origins of the Creator Jam, because I was always curious myself. So question number 5, how would someone go about participating in a Creator Jam?
Oh,
like how would they go? How would they participate?
Sure. So what they do is they can come out at any time. I would suggest there's 2 specific times that are best. Either midnight Eastern Standard Time is best for session A or part A. It's a large part of Japanese communities there, so there'll be bilingual speaking. And we go through the theme. And so a person that comes in there, basically, maybe get the rundown of what Creator Jam's about, but just kind of watch what the theme is. And then after watching the theme, decide on what they might be able to do or not do. And if they think that they're like, let's just pretend I'm like an utter noob. I'm like, uh-oh, I have no idea what to do anything in Neos. Then what I think would be best is either to not be scared to ask people, be willing to be okay with asking or watching people and saying like, hey, can I just watch what you're doing and learn more? Or asking like, hey, how can I participate in this? A lot of Creator Jam stuff to do is set design. A large part of a chunk of it is design, which is just, placing an object here, which anyone can do. And it actually becomes pretty satisfying. And so I would suggest any new user just to come out, be open, be willing to ask questions. If you feel really timid and you don't feel like it, you kind of just be more quiet and like hang around, and you'll notice.
This is something that is just easily joinable through like active sessions, right? And it's usually labeled out as Creator Jam through active sessions, and this is every Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would see it through active sessions. You'd look in the active session, see Creator Jam Hub. That's the one you would go to, and then from there there'd be separate sessions because it's a sandbox world and it can be pretty heavy, and so sometimes it can be lower on the FPS, and so we have separate sessions specifically so people can go be at their own performance rate and be able to work in smaller groups if they need to.
Yeah, just an idea throw out there. Are you guys already doing something like using the world hyperlinks to like through maybe like the your Discord or something like that, so then if people want to know, oh, if the Creator Jam is up, I can just click on this world link and it'll take me to that world immediately just through like your Discord or something like that. Does that already exist? Or
no, that's a good idea. That's one that I should probably explore a little more as far as being able to click on the hyperlink itself, because we do have
like the headlesses, and
we do have headless session links already, so pretty much a hyperlink wouldn't be too crazy, and it could be something that's consistently the same early, if I'm correct. But I should look into that one. That would be a good one. Yeah,
just an idea. But
thank you.
Yeah, let's get into the next question. Question number 6: how does collaborative building affect the flow for creating in Creator Jam? So what do you see acts for the flow of like collaborative building, and how do you think that affects it?
Well, it depends on the type of jam. There's a lot of different types. You have a directorial jam where a collaborative build, it's a lot like filmmaking or other types of collaborative creations where you have people breaking down into different groups, and those groups usually have specialization. For a jam that's a little bit more lighter, people will just kind of break off and do their own thing individually or with small friends, and then they just kind of add it all into like a potluck dinner that ends up becoming the world itself. When you have other types of things that are more directorial, that are like, this is the vision of what the jam is, which I'm not a big person on doing that generally, because I like to have it more democratic, where we like say, hey, let's all come up with an idea together, let's agree on it together, and then we kind of build it that way. But as far as collaborative stuff, some ways it's like I was saying, like the potluck. Other times, the directorial, it's parceling out duties. Like someone would be like the gaffer crew, but in Neos it'd be maybe like the coders. Some people would be the coders working on different mechanics. Other people would be the general artists, and we're getting more and more of that, which is really fantastic. That might model out things.
Yeah,
a good example of this.
Yeah, you guys kind of like puzzle piece, kind of like individuals who have like their own skill set to like really work well with other people, which I've noticed that quite a bit in Creator Jams.
Yeah. And then sometimes there's other things where you have a jam that's a lot of the underlying pieces are together, and so anyone can feel like they can jump in at most parts other than the higher skill levels. And so the idea is a lot like when I was teaching art, that you want to make it so it's tiered in a way that no one feels left out, and that can be difficult in some jams.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so thank you for answering that. Question number 7. Can you remember some funny moments that you experienced during a Creator Jam? And we can even have Kat and Vegas and all of you guys kind of answer like your funny sort of things. So I'll start with Medra though.
That's a tough one.
I know, it's tough on call.
Yeah, just some funny.
I have funny world-destroying moments, but
talk about that.
I was thinking too.
World-destroying.
Yeah, I know.
Why not? That's fun in its own way, and a level of destruction. People want to like blow up stuff all the time.
The poor floor. The poor floor takes so much abuse. Like
that floor is
everyone will be standing around, and then we will have no floor under us, and we'll be down, like falling forever. It just happens.
Yes.
You're talking about that kind of like if somebody's like delete stuff and then like everyone falls forever.
But often the floor, like it's just the poor floor gets so big. It's just the target of like everyone's hate. Just gets deleted so much.
Yeah, someone will just.
I can understand why that would be funny
too.
I've had my whole map become part of someone's avatar creator as well. Yep. It happens.
Wait, the whole map become a part of the avatar creator?
Yeah, so if someone uses the avatar creator too close to your mesh of like your entire map, I've had an entire church become someone's hand.
Oh, well that's nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh well, dang. Yeah.
There's one time where the old type of way to turn off your audio was right next to some other things that you would shoot. So they would open up a world orb kind of thing on their hand, like a hand wrist menu, to try and mute themselves. And someone was about ready to sneeze, and they happen to have a grabbable. So they're a giant. Imagine they're a giant person inside, and we're building this mountain area. And so they're trying to keep from sneezing, and then they miss. They make the ground grabbable, like the entire mountain grabbable. It gets moved.
So you're saying a sneeze
like,
destroy their world.
And in broadcast mode, it's like, and then the mountain moves. And then
that's a strong first red eye.
And we're like, no.
It happens.
Disappeared.
And we couldn't up the mountain at all. It was,
That's what happens when a giant sneezes. That's
yes,
fair.
yep. Other fun world-destroying issues where one time we had a plant growing Crater Jam, and someone made a vine that went out of control and just grew infinitely and then destroyed the world. So we had to reset it. And the same thing with a Mimi Jam, where someone made a Windows 98 pipes. They had the same problem where they decided the pipes would go out of control and they took over the world. So yeah.
Nice.
Those are just offhand I could think of, but there's been a lot of times
there. I mean, I've experienced my own kind of like funny times with the Career Jams. Of remember that time when I got sacrificed.
Oh yeah.
There was a time that I was sacrificed on the table for Career Jam. That was my funny moment.
That was the dungeon crawler.
Did anyone else have any more funny moments that they want to share before we?
Well, there was one Crater Jam where we imported this horse which just fell over and died. That was all the horse did. And so somebody had built like this summoning circle of dying horses, just repeatedly dying. And then we basically just took these horses and we just spread them around the world. And I don't know, that's just super memorable to me.
Yes.
It's emblematic of like the absurdity of Crater Jam. I love it.
Oh my god.
It was almost a choreographed line. So good.
Well, very good. Yes, obviously you guys should definitely be joining Career Jams because they're a lot of fun and you can experience these own. That's the strange thing about VR is you really do feel like these are actual things that happen to you, even though that this is all virtual and probably no one else would be able to see this. You experiencing it through yourself, like you really do feel like these are real events that happen, these actual things, and you remember them. It's freaking awesome.
Shenanigans really be afoot.
Yeah. Okay, so question number 8. How do you go about managing when a new person joins Career Jam? So like when you get new people coming in and they don't know what's going on, how do you manage that?
Well, right now at the moment, we and we'll eventually build a space for that might help a little. We try and make sure when someone's loading, and sometimes they can load in a lot of assets, so we wait, but we're like, hello stranger, hello traveler, and they pop in, and you wait till they're kind of like acclimated, they've been able to breathe the air properly and everything, and you're like, hey, welcome to Crater Jam, and then there's a whole spiel. I can say it a million times over and over since I said
Neos?
it. Yeah,
are you new to Neos? Are you new?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's probably the most asked thing instead of Neos is, are you new Neos? Are you brand new?
Very true.
Even if somebody's been around for like 3 months and they just so happen to not have like a Spark badge or any sort of badge above their nameplate, it's just like, you're new, right? Yeah. So, but yeah, it's good that you guys are mindful about how to manage when new players come inside of the space, because I know it can be pretty difficult, especially if they don't know what the heck is going on and they just enter into this world where it can be like a little bit laggy and they're just like, oh, what the heck's going on? But then when they fully load, then they actually start seeing the stuff. I mean, I remember that from the Sky number 98 Career Jam where I went inside there and just new people were coming in there and they were just like, whoa, this is so amazing. This is like incredible seeing people edit around, and it's really the only time that you can see people using like building tools in a way that's together that I see like on a weekly sort of basis. So
that volume nowhere else really. I mean, that's part of our load testing, and to like the benefit and misfortune. Yeah, just to have that many people in the world trying to build, it's a test of Neos's capabilities, but also worth it.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, if you're brand new and you haven't joined the Career Jam, these guys got you covered because they're really helpful and they manage all their stuff very well for new people coming in. Okay, so question number 9. There are many different themes for Creator Jam. What inspires all of these themes? So you have all these plentiful themes. What's the inspiration? Where does this come from of all these ideas? Because I'm pretty sure there's other people that also suggest stuff at some point for some stuff, and how does it go about?
Okay, the general way to go about it is, for me personally, is to think of kind of like categories for jams. So that way, it's not all let's build an environment. Let's build an environment. Let's build an environment. So it's sometimes they deal with mechanics, sometimes they deal with environments, other times they're games, some deal with features.
Yeah, it's not just about worlds, it's about creating content, creating different things.
Absolutely.
That are unique.
And, but what I usually, the general way I like to go about it is to sure everyone else's ideas are picked first, or utilized first. So whenever someone can give an idea, usually in the Creator Jam Discord, or if someone mentions one, I try and write it out, and I have this stupid list. It's stupid long list. I don't know, 50, 100, maybe 200 ideas.
Oh my gosh!
And thank you.
So there's even ideas that you have listed out that haven't been done with a Creator Jam before, right?
What's that?
So there's like ideas that you've made out that have yet to been done in a Creator Jam, right?
Oh yes. Yeah. Tons ideas. And so those ideas are usually listed out. Now among the moderators, list of the ones that I just generally consider maybe the most fun or top picks, and then people kind of thumbs up those, and then from there sometimes I'll kind of decide from that like what the narrowed down version is. But they constantly evolve. I would say there's a new idea about, besides the ones that I just come up with randomly, which can come from like video games, can come from films. Like for instance, this was just a random thing. Like, so I was looking at illuminated manuscripts. A friend of mine does research in that area, and I saw all this really crazy detail and like these really surreal things with saints' heads floating around and stuff that just looked really odd and fun at the same time. I was like, it would be cool. I haven't even mentioned this idea to anyone. It would be cool to have like little vignettes where people have different areas that they kind of section out, and then they build like something that maybe is like Saint Cat, and it has all these like crazy things going around it, or like the like story of Vegas, and it has some kind of, but it doesn't have to. It could be like something really memey,
It'll be like a musical. I got you.
Yeah, the idea is to really make it something that people can have a lot of options. The goal is to make it so it's not just like, here, let's make this cutout all together, but people have options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get on the next. Also, Medra, it would be okay if you just like move down just a little bit more, because you're.
Let me change my battery right now, because Oculus is gonna go nuts.
Yeah. Change your battery.
Oh, technology.
Hey, at least you can swap out the battery. For me, I would have to like have it plugged into the cord through me using Index. So.
Oh, true.
It's good that you can just like swap it out.
We need to do like a AI generated jam. Like,
oh, I wish
AI generated. Oh no!
I just dropped it where Tom Scott, he took like 6 creators, and he asked them like, make a video based, or would you make a video based off of this new like AI? It's OpenAI, right? That's Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
It's like GPT-3, and it's just hilarious. I'm sure we could get like some really good stuff coming from out of that.
Yeah, I'm guessing you've also seen that AI generated stuff for the motivational quotes. AI generation. Have you seen that one already?
I've seen people bring them in.
I would bring it out. I would bring it out, but already I know that AI sometimes says really repulsive stuff, so I don't really want that on stream. So AI generated stuff tends not to be safe for Twitch. Surprisingly, I know, right? But yeah. Okay, so we're going to be going on to our next question here. Question number 10. How do you manage running the Creator Jam on a weekly basis for so long? Does it get difficult to keep a consistent schedule?
Basically, I don't have a Sunday anymore.
Same.
And it's difficult.
That's the level of
I've only missed
dedication.
one.
This is why you're here right now, Medra, because you put in that dedication. You sacrificed all of your Sundays for the Neos community, and that's why we love in chat, you guys. Give Medra some love in chat.
Oh, thank you.
That'll be a little bit delayed, but eventually you'll get a bunch of love.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you see, there you go. But yeah, how do you?
It's cyclical. It's cyclical. Here it comes.
No problem. But yeah, explain how do you go about, you know, the scheduling or the managing of running the creator on a weekly basis.
What I try and do is have it planned out in a certain way. Like there's certain days I do certain things, and now with a team of people, finally I can breathe a little bit. It's really fantastic. Like
with the help of everyone
and everyone else. Oh my God, I'm serious. That now 24 hours has pushed it a little bit. That's my fault. But still, none of this is possible without the assistance. But to answer, I guess, like how to parcel out something like that and be able to make something a routine, you have to just make sure that each of people that are like in your personal circle, like as far as like partners or family or anyone else that you might need to know, that's your day. You're just not going to exist. That's your day.
Yep, people know my day should not exist as my Friday, so because I'm here for the stream. So you know, I know that firsthand. But it's good to like let viewers know, like, hey, you know, this is how people could even go about, you know, making their own possible events on a timely basis, or doing it to where, you know, even though that it's a lot of work and it can cause a lot of stress sometimes, it's also very rewarding from the people that you get to connect with and the things that you get to do from it.
Absolutely, totally agree on that. Yeah, and definitely do some exercises beforehand. Try and do that sometimes.
Yeah, some sit-ups,
good for
some pull-ups, push-ups,
glutes for days,
squats.
Make sure you drink water too.
Yes, plenty of water, you guys. We got all our drink more water right over there. So yes, definitely get water in your body. Which actually, I do have some water myself. I'm like, take a sip right now.
Yeah. You know?
Very nice. Okay. So after that, let's get in now to question number 11. So question 11, what is the biggest feature on Neos you feel contributes to Creator Jam? So a specific...
Oh, I can say that one easy. Yeah. It's Headless servers. If I didn't have Headless servers, Jam didn't exist. That's it. Like right there. If there wasn't Headless servers, I mean, I learned that, well, Creator Jam number 3, I was hosting from my home. And to have me in there,
I remember early Creator Jams. Yeah, I remember when they were early and you were hosting on it. It was yeah, the jitters were real.
Yeah. Oh, no garbage collection. Oh, yeah. And eventually, when Headless came out, we're like, oh, we're jumping on that immediately, and we did. And that helped out.
Thank you for all those gifted subs, Earthmark. Thank you. Very kind of. You're gonna get spammed around with gifted subs now. All over.
Sure. Yay. So that's definitely feature hands down, certainly.
Absolutely, the Headless has allowed for so much to where people can actually make out events. We actually did that for the Meta Movie project, including now coming up for the BLFC event. I already know that they're probably going to be running on Headless, or so many other events that can really make a lot of use of it. There's going to be a lot of people within the space. But yeah. Okay, so question number 12. How did the idea originate of the Creator Jam toast logo? So, you know, what you're wearing right now. How did this jammy creation, what's it about? How did this come to be? What's the origins of that? Of the jam?
It started off as like just like Joke Central, right? You have
Joke Central,
jam,
yes.
and so and then you're like, okay, let's just make a jam and toast, and so just kind of designed out a logo, and people. Originally, it wasn't something that was going to be my embodiment. It was just, you know, because I mean, I like the idea of being able to embody many characters, and people were so viscerally affected by it. They're like, "What the hell is a toast?" And they'd laugh or just be shocked. And I found it so funny that like, just because I'm a floaty piece of toast, it was so much for people. I was like, "All right, okay, I can deal with that. That sounds like
yes, and
fun.
now you finally actually got bizemes now too, which I'm glad that mouth actually moves.
I finally got around to it. Yeah,
it's delightfully horrifying.
It actually moves. Like they can move it off.
Yeah, and then I might as well.
But who? So Danny, did Danny create the logo, or who created the design of the toes?
No, I come from an art background, so
so you made it. Oh, you made it. Nice.
I made the bizemes and everything too. Not this. This is Danny's.
Danny, that's Danny's bio with your toast head. I think your feet are colliding just a little bit there. But look now Medra's got a body, you guys. Whoa! How did? Who would have thought that toast could have a body?
Yeah, thanks, Danny.
A ringmaster for the circus.
Yeah.
Here, Danny's actually deaf. I'll say thank you to that in sign language. Thank you so much for that. There you go.
Wonderful, Danny. I appreciate it. It's so weird to have hands, though. I like it, but also I feel uncomfortable. Like sometimes.
I like you better with actually a fork and spoon for hands. The fork and spoon is pretty nice. Okay, so let's get on to the next question. Question number 13. If someone joins Creator Jam, is participating mandatory? So do you have to participate?
Oh, no.
No? Not at all?
Yeah, I mean to interrupt you on that. No way. I think it's encouraged. I'd love to see people participate because there's such a joy to realize what you're capable of. I've seen that when I used to teach art, that once you realize what you're capable of, it's so exciting. You realize that you have a lot more potential than you ever thought. And you don't have to participate. I strongly suggest people do, but they don't have to. They can kind of watch around. I think that's really just to see how things work.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that question kind of specifically just so then people feel like comfortable to still join in on these things and still like see what's happening going on, and they don't specifically have to be a creator to join inside of these sort of like sessions. So, just to have it clarified for all of our viewers, you can join on these creator jams without having any building background experience, and you can just even go there just to watch and just see what people are doing. And that's actually how most people, they just watch what other people are doing, and that's how they actually get into doing creator jam stuff, is just by watching first, and then they start really participating because it's enjoyable. It's fun to do stuff and be creative with your mind.
Definitely.
Yeah. So pretty easy question. So question number 14, what has been your favorite tool made by users during a creator jam? So like your favorite tool.
I think I know this one easy.
You guys can also answer as well after Medra for Cat in Vegas. That's my favorite tool. That's what I was gonna say.
I know.
So we both have this.
Make sure it's the favorite version.
No, it's small. You can. I've already said it so then the trees are small.
Okay, it's the quaternious version.
Yeah, you can shoot at the table, actually. Here, I'll go to smooth POV, and you can just, like,
here, we got these here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I get trees, too? Oh, thank you very much.
We should all be treeing this up.
Yeah.
This is the worst, best idea. I'm sorry, everyone on stream.
Well, that tree just, like, went, like, straight through the, table. Oh.
Yeah, they're going underneath the table.
Yeah, they are.
So we put it on this box.
Is there any colliders on...
I think it was because mine got duplicated. So Medra's is working. Yeah, there you go.
I haven't shot it yet. Yeah.
Here, let me actually hop off real quick.
Anomalous makes a lot of fun tools.
So this is Anomalous's one of his tools. So this one's your favorite one as well. Yeah. I mean.
Oh yeah.
How can you not like the trees?
It's absurdist, and you can build with. It's like it's useful and absurdist.
I've seen so many people build a whole forest with this tool.
Yep. And everyone gets you feel like this ultimate power. You're like, I shall make trees out of everything. Tree. That's anomalous. And fun fact is, you can always replace the templates out of this, so it can shoot all kinds of things. You've made it where it shoots carols, like little carols that fall out. Say carol.
Oh yeah, that's. I've also there's also another one for the mushroom one too. I do have a mushroom.
Oh yeah,
one as
that's
well.
right. Nice.
But that one wasn't made really kind of like during the Creator Jam. It was more of like a remix of like later on. But yeah, that tool is freaking awesome. How about for you guys? What tool do you guys really like? Cat in Vegas.
Are you saying tool that was made during the Creator Jam, or
yeah, like any sort of like tool? It could even be like a handy type of thing, just like anything that was made that could act or assist as a tool.
I'm thinking about the tool that was made prior to Creator Gem, but that we themed an entire Creator Gem around.
I know exactly what I was saying.
Well, you can talk about talk about that one.
There's this tool. I don't know how to pronounce the user who created the tool. It's like,
I think it's Gohepi.
Gohepi.
So from the Japanese community.
Yeah. Yes, it's a Japanese tool. And it's so because I've spent thousands of hours in The Sims. It's pretty much, it lets you build like The Sims. So it's it lets you build snappable pieces for a house. So you have like triangle pieces and like pillar pieces and floors and walls, and you can put out a house. You can put out like an apartment building. You can put out like any kind of structure that you want in minutes because it all snaps together.
You're gonna have to show me this tool probably after, because that seems really interesting.
Absolutely. And you can like so anytime a new user comes in and they're like, oh, I want to build a house for myself, but I have no idea how to start. I just show them that tool and they just start snapping pieces together and building their house with like almost no effort involved.
You're definitely gonna have to show me. I want to see that for sure.
We did the Creator Gem around it.
Yeah, the Creator Gem built around it. I'm glad you brought that up, Kat. Is that was probably one of the best Creator Gems to see new users feel so empowered. They came in and they're like, okay, I'll try out a tool. If you'll show me, sure.
Oh yeah, grid snap-based build is the best way to go about for
and they're
new
just
people.
Like, woo! They're super excited, and yeah, it's a feature that someday will be in Neos. But it's cool that some people build out these things early, and then you're like, cool, let's try it. Yeah,
it's such a powerful tool.
Well, remind me, because I want to get my hands on that now, because there's so many people that actually like building. And normally you have to use like the dev tooltip and go along, but if it can just be as simple as just building it together piece by piece. Good. Yes, so good indeed. Okay, so next question that we have for you guys, and this follows up from tools, is what has been your favorite gadget made by users during a Creator Jam? So a gadget type thing.
Oh, that's not easy. That's super difficult. Gadget. I mean, I can say one that like I don't feel like there's a favorites.
Right, there's a lot. There's a lot of different ones.
I would say it's the VCR. The VCR is one of my favorites.
Oh yes.
Is terms of like the immersiveness and feel like it feels like when you put in a VHS tape and it makes that sound. Do you care if I bring it out?
Yeah, actually spawn it out so then our viewers can see it. It's pretty funny what they did about going about the sounds for this thing, as well as the fact of how this plays out a lot of the tutorial videos, and it's pretty brilliant. Yeah. Bring out the VHS player, because that's iconic to one of the Creator Jams. Oh,
so there we are. It was
here. So let me put the camera on it.
There, we'll get this is the first trailer that we made for Creator Jam. And you want to put it in?
Sure. Let's put it in there. Just slots right in there like a normal.
The sounds and the.
Yep, and you can even hear it going.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That same type of like, just get on with it.
Take out the VCR and shake it.
Yeah, and then
Very, very nice.
And then if you want to eject it, you just hit the eject button.
The eject one. And actually, there was a video that was made out recently. I do want to show this since we're already kind of showing off video players. I did want to show off the one from your most recent Creator Jam on upload as your YouTube video. So here, let's take a look at this. This was, can you explain as to like what was going on, I guess, like after we watched the video? As to like what's...
I'm not sure which one it is. There's a lot.
Yeah, so here I'll hit play for it and then you can see.
I'm assuming it's the Wasteland one. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you guys get an idea, this was... what Creator Jam was this? Do you remember the number?
It's Creator Jam 97.
97.
Build Battles.
Build Battles, okay.
Or no, I'm sorry, 87.
87, okay.
It's 80s or 90s, something like that.
All the crazy mayhem going around. And the dab. Can't forget the dab. And Cat shooting you guys off the edge. Perfect. But yeah, I just want to show that one off real quick.
Sure.
But yeah,
Wasteland there too. Yeah.
Yeah, the Wasteland one is up there for the next video.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but yeah, that's definitely a really great gadget. I love the VHS player. I think that's a really brilliant one, especially when I can also spawn it out for a new player and they can watch tutorials for it, or I can even just bring out the UIX one. That usually helps out people too.
So you're asking what that was about, though? You were asking what that was about, the video?
Yeah, I want to know a little bit about the previous one as to like what happened during that Creator Jam. Like just so then I would give kind of like video ideas to then our viewers can kind of see like little sections of like how the Creator Jam is operated.
That Creator Jam was a build battle, and so sometimes Creator Jams are not just like let's build an environment or let's build a game like towards one type of goal, but more of like a contest type of thing. And that is where build battles is this idea that you have about 3 hours. You form into teams, 2 teams generally right now, but maybe it'll be more. And then you have 3 hours to make a game or build something out with usually assets that are open source, public domain, or attribution license, like Kenny assets or Quaternius, like you saw those trees are Quaternius. And they have those to only use. They can modify them and they can use any code they want, but they have to use these assets. I've seen a lot of jams that are not, VR jams use this type of thing. And so I was like, this would be a lot of fun. And the build battles have been super successful, super fun. And so a bunch of people gathered together for that one to make kind of like a Wipeout-ish type clone. And it was fantastic.
That's kind of what it was looking like. Game. It was looking a little bit like Wipeout, which I find that pretty funny.
Yeah.
Everyone just getting knocked around all over the place.
There were so many bombs in that world.
Okay, so let's go on now to our next question. Let's see. So question number 16. So I hear the Creator Jams are 24 hours long. Was it always that way? And if not, what made that choice of change?
They weren't always that way. They started off being around 5 to 10 hours. And that was up until April. Until there was a Creator Jam team, which happened after New Year's Eve, seeing Cataena, Vegasx, Cassie, Jeff, and others build out a really fantastic world, which you all are wonderful.
Thank you.
I love you all. And I was like, you know what? There's people that really love Creator Jam enough that I think you all might be interested in forming a team. And basically, I've always wanted Creator Jam, 24 Creator Jams. I've wanted this for about a year and a half plus, but it wasn't something that could be done alone. And we have a strong enough team and also the international community support as far as the Japanese community, especially for like bilingual communication, then maybe we could pull this off. And so basically we had the team going and I was like, okay, it's really close. We might be able to pull this off. And then in March, there was a meeting with a large group of people from the Japanese community and said, hey, would you all be interested in maybe helping translate? There's translation tools inside Neos that connect with inside Neos that can be used also. And I was like, okay, we have communication now. We have support with groups. It's possible. Now, it's definitely intense, but it's really, really exciting to see something where people from all kinds of different languages everywhere around the globe can come visit. So it doesn't matter if you are a late night owl and you're like, oh, cool. Now I don't have to worry about being dedicated to Sunday between 2 o'clock Eastern Standard to midnight. Now you can be late night on a Saturday, like that goes into early Sunday morning, or maybe a person that's from Australia that wants to visit, or Japan or Korea or anywhere else in Europe that's a little bit earlier,
Yeah, like and that's such a great way to allow almost everyone, no matter where they are in the world, to experience Creator Jam. The fact of it being 24 hours, and I'm so glad that you're able to have like a team of people to really help manage that out even easier for like the coming forward. And already there's so many Creator Jams that have been built out for this way, and I can't wait to see even more now. A whole year of 24-hour Creator Jams and what the kind of crazy cool stuff that's going to be made out just from that alone. It's going to be intense for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so question number 17. How do you provide different assets for people to use for the Creator Jam? So how are you getting the assets? Are they given by people? Are you getting them from like website? Like how can people go about even getting their own assets to where they can possibly bring into Creator Jam and give a little bit insight on that?
Well, for about a year and a half till Cat came on, I would constantly be searching Sketchfab, let's see, open game art, itch.io, a bunch of places, and I would look very specifically for certain types of assets, not just any assets, because a lot of them have commercial usage, share alike, and I'm really strict in terms of wanting it to be public domain or attribution, which means people can feel comfortable just grabbing whatever and putting it in their world, and then they're like, oh, wait, I might work for somebody. I think I'd like to use this asset too, or maybe they want to modify it and make a commercial game out of something, or, I wanted to make it
should be open.
And but I search for those things, and that used to take a long amount of time, and now we have, I don't know, 3,000 plus assets in the Creator Jam public folder, something crazy. And so basically every week that was part of the deal, 5 hours to 10 hours worth of asset searching. And over time, it becomes less and less as you build up a stupid, huge library, being the asset hoarder that I am. And then now Kat has taken over that role, grabbing stuff, which I think you're a bit of a asset hoarder too.
I am. I do hoard assets.
You also hoard skulls for whatever reason.
I love it.
Skulls.
I love it.
Lots of skulls you hoard.
Spirits, yes.
Let's just hope that this coming up Creator Jam for Halloween is going to be like crazy.
We
need another like haunted house style, and I'm sure it is going to be crazy this time, especially with more of the
oh my god,
time to now for and the supply of skulls that you have. Yeah, it should be great.
We might actually have a real life haunted house designer, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh really?
I gotta write that down.
Yep.
I think I wrote that down.
A real haunted house designer?
Yeah, someone's designed haunted houses professionally.
Oh.
And, I bet they'll say yes. I mean,
I'm sure they'll say yes.
For a VR one? Oh heck yeah.
Yeah, like we're talking about someone that's built it out for like theme park type things. So yeah, and that's something I guess I didn't mention. We're having talented people now start making assets for Creator Jam, which is the dream. Like I was hoping for this event eventually, and it's happening. People are migrating with different talents in Neos, which is lovely. And sculptors coming like, yeah, I'll make this thing. And like right now, the Spirit Speak clone type thing, is it Ghost Talk, Spectral?
Ghost Talk.
Yeah, Spirit Speak / Ghost Talk.
yeah, is being built right now.
And what we are.
Yeah, actually, if you don't mind, either Ghost or Vegas, or Cat and Vegas, I'm sorry, would you mind actually saying what Ghost Talk would be, as to like fill in the view? Because this is the most recent Creator Jam that's going to be for Creator Jam, the Mega Jam 100.
Yeah, the
Mega Centijamapede.
The Centijamapede.
Yes, that one. Yeah, what would this game be like? What is the premise of it?
So we were creating this week's Creator Jam was building kind of games and well, like co-op games, and this is what's the word? An asymmetrical co-op game that currently exists in VR chat, and we wanted to make our own spin on it. So people tried to build it out on Sunday. We got as far as we could, and yeah, we've been working on it all week.
Yeah, like 6 hours a day.
Yeah, like 6 hours a day. And we're just trying to get it done in time for Sunday for the Mega Centijamapede. But yeah, in if you've not played it in VR chat, it is a tent in which you all sit around the table around a crystal ball. One person goes into the crystal ball, goes into the spirit realm, and gets to send visions back to the players through the crystal ball, and they have to guess which card is theirs out of a selection of random cards. I think I described it. Vegas, if you have anything to add.
No, that's basically it.
It.
Well, did you say that they can't verbally communicate?
Yeah, they can they can only speak through visions in the crystal ball. So that's what Spirit Speak or Ghost Talk.
Exactly.
It seems like it'll be a really cool game, and I can't wait to have that as something as future. I'll just be sure to tag it as a game under the thing, and then we can have it at the game section, because I'm sure a lot of people would love to play it out and try it once it's out. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So question number 18. So Creator Jam is incredible. What do you feel would make it even better? So any ideas on that? Like, what do you think would be even the thing that would take Creator Jam to where already it is such an awesome and amazing experience? What could make it even better in your eyes?
It's wonderful, but I keep envisioning a lot more. Like someday, I mean, VR is not where I imagine it yet, and someday like a city type of thing where you explore through a city and it's persistent. You go through an area and these are regions and areas. I imagine someday the Creator Jam is so large that it has to be broken down into sections and teams and groups, and these different groups say like, hey, we need this type of asset for this thing. And they're like, oh, we got you, either having from a library or building it, or having some kind of AI-based generation systems that just automatically generate things for you. And then from there, you have like these things that are just, it's almost, there's this old cartoon where this creator was, or this shoemaker was going bankrupt or some kind of sad tale or whatever. And there's all these shoes that need fixing, and they go to sleep, and all these elves just pop out of nowhere, turn into elves or something, and they just completely work together and make this just spectacular, like, row of all these beautiful shoes and everything else. And I was like, that's how I imagine Creator Jam, that someday you have...
You just imagine Creator Jam as everyone's elves, and they're just like, la da 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 la da da.
Yeah, it's totally
shoes.
Yeah, and then like, and then you just see this thing, just people flying and zooming around, like a construction site mixed with some kind of cartoon. It's nuts. And then I also see like bilingual communication being something that's just immediate. Like you can just communicate and understand each other just perfectly. And so
better translators. Yeah.
Star Trek translators.
Yeah.
Totally, yes.
Yeah, honestly, already the translation systems that we have in site are pretty decent, but I can imagine them getting even that much better as time goes on. And that's especially needed now that the Creator Jam's 24 hours, and you also have people coming in from like other communities from Germany or Japan or, you know, all these other types of multilingual individuals that I'm sure, you know, it would be easier to help them if you could understand what they were saying. Okay, so let's go on next question. Question number 19 would be, if you could pick a favorite Creator Jam, which one would you choose? So that's a pretty tough one, I know.
No,
I know. And all of you can answer this. You gotta pick one. Sorry, you gotta pick one.
I figured this might happen, so I have a list. I'm looking at this list. This isn't fair. This is not fair.
I know. I
thought that I was going to be set up for this one. Everyone always wants the best, the most favorite. It's difficult because, like, it would be like, look at all your children, like, tell me which one you love the most. You're like,
which one would you save, Medra?
Yeah. Which one would you save in the fiery pit of fire? Which one is it, Medra?
Jeez.
I'll give you a cluster of them. How about that? I can give you like five that are like up there.
Okay. Let me see your top five. Top five. Let's see it.
So I have a soft spot for floating islands. I think it's just that airship. There's something I love about that. Just like hanging out on a really...
Yes, like, that one was awesome.
Really like that a lot. I mean, it's not like a robust world. It's not as crazy, but for the time period, it's really special. That airship's just had a lot of traction. It's still fun to use. That's what's amazing. It's still wonderful. The big map challenge, which was a wasteland type of map, which it feels great. I want to role play in there. It's so fun.
The video behind you next.
Yeah. The video behind you, that one.
Oh, actually, wait, if you're talking about, I'll actually put it up there on the video player here. Let's check it out.
Yeah, might as well on that one.
You got it behind you, yep.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you got to rewind a little bit. You missed the setup.
Get a nerd. You've got a jam to create.
Oh, yeah! Time to shoot bubblegum! Bubblegum. Nerd. Look at those nerds opening the gateway to the fourth dimension. Nerds.
Fucking eggheads.
That came out of nowhere and it was amazing.
But yeah, go on, Medra. Continue on with your favorites.
The New Year's Eve party jam, it's because like how much everyone came together to make something really special, and just it has a nice like club feel. I think that someday when we can hold like just a stupid amount of people,
you're talking about the New Year's one?
Yeah, the New Year's Eve one.
Oh yeah, that one was great too.
That was the first map I ever published.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
yes. And the Wild West jam. The Wild West jam, that was another one where there's a large amount of people, and it was very fun to...
We had poker there.
I remember you playing poker quite a bit. Guns are firing.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, there's a gallows even. Hideouts, and it was nice. Just fun giving that kind of desert feel.
That was a great
not Sims. Jam. Not Sims. The part A, where it's like this Neos street. where it's
I like that you called it
Sales
not
Street.
Sims.
Yes, it's not Sims Jam. And that one was where it's like this. If anyone's ever played Katamari Damacy or like that, the really absurdist Japanese type of humor, as far as it's like a post-apocalyptic and like weirdness.
Yeah.
Totally. I love that stuff. I have a soft spot for it, so I do like that part of the world. And then I like that world.
Oh, that right. You're talking about the Creative Jam world name.
Yeah, the Creative Jam world name. Yeah.
What was in again?
Was I like the idea that if you're coming into a world, normally you're not expecting to fall through it, because sometimes you do fall through if like there's something wrong with the spawn point. And you're like, oh crap, I'm falling. And wouldn't it be fun if this is a bottomless pit? And I wanted to have it to where it was a bottomless pit, so you fall from the beginning, and then you can kind of try, and once you realize you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be falling, it would be like in real life, you're like, oh, I guess I'm not going to die in this bottomless pit. It's been quite a while since I've been falling. Like, okay. And you could look down and say, ooh, I need to fly towards that thing. And you can catch into different people's little areas or apartments, whatever you want to call them.
I see. That's interesting. I don't remember that. Maybe I do. That's a creature that was hard. What do you remember the number on that one? What creature jam was that one?
53.
53? Okay, so that was a little bit a while back. Huh.
Yeah. I only remember that because it's the first one. I wanted to make something that was kind of cave-like after the first Creator Jam, but also with that idea, and that was
So how about for you guys? Do you guys have a specific favorite Creator Jam that you've enjoyed?
The Noir one we just barely did.
Oh, yeah.
The Noir?
That was really nice.
Noir.
And we haven't released like a video yet, but we did lots of really cool photo shoots and video films and stuff for that. It's going to turn out great, I think.
Ooh, is it going to be posted onto the Creator Jam on the Creator Jam channel on YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Definitely. We have two trailers coming up. That'll be fun.
Awesome. Well, I would love to see that. And how about you, Kat? Which one was your favorite?
I really like the MacGuffin one and the Sky one. Like the MacGuffin one, everyone made their little like special areas around an item, and like you have to do a puzzle, or it's like a special item that does something special in a movie. But we had a bunch of items like the cheese at the end of like the poison dart hallway that you had to run through.
Right, and, kind of like Indiana Jones style, where it's you're trying to swim. Yeah, okay, I see.
Like a bunch of temples that you have to like do the puzzle, and you get like the prize.
Was
like,
that the one with the dragon? Was that the one with the dragon?
The puzzle.
It was good.
And you get the ability to breathe fire that Vegasx so beautifully made.
Oh, there's the fire breath. Woo!
Yes.
Hey, I actually got my own fire breath here. What? Spicy meatball.
I have heart breath.
Oh, yes, now you have heart breath.
Cleanse the palate.
But yeah, those are really good, choices. If I was to say a favorite career gem, I like all of them. They're all great. They're all wonderful. They're all my favorites. Even the ones that are just the great. Actually, I really like the spray painting one. The one where you would spray paint randomly and do some like random graffiti on stuff. It just I really liked that one a lot. That was actually probably, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but that was one that I really enjoyed. Okay, so question number 20. These are going to be our last two questions. So thank you again so much for doing this interview. And
thank you for having me here.
Yes, and here, so Career Jam had its 99th Career Jam this week, and the 100th Career Jam is coming this Sunday. Anything special to look forward to? So kind of like giving the rough gist as to like why somebody wants to like join this Sunday that's happening for the 100th Career Jam. Like, what are we to look forward to? Is there anything exciting?
Sure. One is the release of the Ghost Talk, which is going to be super duper fun. I know. I'm super excited. Y'all have been going so hard, doing amazing things.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, it's a nice gift to the community to say like, here you go. Here's a really fun game. It's going to be hard to go to VR chat and go. Nothing against VR chat, by the way. Nothing against VR, but it's going to be harder to go there when it's already inside Neos. Now you're just like, I guess I won't go there because I can play it here now.
Yeah, that's the ideals.
because I was hosting field trips to VR chat just to play Spirits Week with little Neos groups. So, yeah.
And every time people were like, we'd like to make this in here, you know? And
yeah, they're like, we want to grab the cards, but why aren't our lasers working? So, you know, it'll be nice.
Oof.
And people love their memes, and it's a very memey thing, so yeah, it just fits with this culture.
And we tried to make like a lot of improvements on it, like stuff that we saw like in VR chat, and we're like, we think we could do this better, and we could do it like it's more intuitive or more fun or immersive.
It's our take on it. Yeah, like we're not copying
Exactly.
it.
Hey, inspiration can come from anywhere and everywhere. It's all good. And but yeah, you guys can definitely check this out. Coming up from this Sunday is going to be their 100th mega. What was it called again for this?
Mega Centijamapede.
Mega Centijamapede.
Jamapede. Yeah,
those three syllables.
I like them all.
Centijamapede.
Yeah, Mega Centijamapede. That works for me.
Yeah,
I think it's fun.
But yeah, definitely join that, you guys. And how would they be able to join the your guys' Discord? Because you have a Discord as well, right? Is it like
sure?
Easily.
We can post it. We can post it on the Twitch chat, but also there is an invite. Like in every Creator Jam world, if you just type the letter CJ, either all lowercase or all capital, you can go to any Creator Jam world, and inside there is a link for the Discord. There's also the share folder, and so you can grab those things right out of there.
Nice. And yeah, I also want to mention the share folder. You guys definitely save that. The Creator Jam share folder has lots of different content, such as 3D malls, all the tools that we showed off today, all the cool gadgets that we've been talking about, and even checking out some stuff that we didn't talk about. So definitely check inside. There's even this thing that I kind of want to use real quick. Here, let me.
Yes, do it. Yes. I don't have a head. Let me change. Yeah,
you got a head. You're good. Pillows. They definitely check out the Pillow Fort world over there. There's a Creator Jam Pillow Fort world where you can get these pillows.
I'm getting this too. This is great.
Do you want to fight back? Well, sorry, you can't. Okay, so
happen now.
Yeah. So we got our final question here. Question number 21. Been a long interview, but we're finally here. So, is there anything additional that you would care to let our viewers know about Creator Jam? So, just some final words. Also, why do you have that? What are you doing with that?
Nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing with that blow dry.
I went to grab mine too.
My hair's still wet.
Sure.
My bread's still wet. I need to dry it out.
It's how we
soggy. No, nobody likes soggy bread. They only like it when it's toasted.
So the question was, can you repeat the question, please?
Absolutely. So question number 21, is there anything additional that you would care to let our viewers know about Creator Jam? So any just additional info that we can let the good people who are watching right now?
Sure. Two things. One is for any of the mega jams, we go on a tour. The main theme of it is to go and celebrate the past 10 jams, because a lot of times people don't see those jams or they don't get to visit it as a group. And so we go there as a group to kind of enjoy and celebrate the things that people have made for the past 10 jams or 9 jams. And just know that we're going to be around for as long as I'm alive. And hopefully after that, there's enough people that are helping that won't even matter.
You're like, I'm gonna sign my will off here right now. Will to whoever is the new heir of Creator Jam. Yada 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 yada. Okay. That's how this is. Well, I'm sure you have a long life ahead of you, Medra. I wish you that as well. And I'm sure everyone else here, I wish you a long life, and I'm sure we will have one. Especially, that we're staying indoors for the most part, so we don't have to worry about going out. But yeah, thank you again, everyone, so very much. Here, let me get the VHS player down over there. There we go. But yeah, so that's the whole interview. Big round of applause for everyone that been help for the Creator Jam. You guys are awesome. Give claps in chat. Lots of claps. And yeah,
claps to you guys.
And now that it's the end of the stream, we'll actually just allow chat to possibly just have a few questions for you guys directly that maybe didn't get really answered for them specifically. And then after that, we can enter inside of a Creator Jam world where we can actually see what is the thing that you can actually do once it gets built out through all this collaborative building and what people have done out. And yeah, so if anyone has any questions in chat, please ask it with a question mark at the very end of it. Also, Frox, do you have access to that questionnaire?
Which one?
The one that would show like questions from chat. Do you know?
Well, I wasn't sure. Wait, hold on.
All good. Oh wow! Thank you so much, Earthmark, for all those for all those gifted subs. Another 10 gifted subs for Earthmark.
Nice.
Yes, the probable prime thing, Wraith.
Then we might have deleted.
Thank you.
I'm British.
British.
I'm British. Probable prime. This is something.
No, not that one. Probable made this one.
I love that we have a Brit for our Twitch helper. Wraith is amazing.
Where's camera?
Huh? Where's camera? There you go. Camera's
you want to show off? This is something that Prime made during a
toast. Delicious. You all get toast. You get toast, and you get toast. You all get toast.
You've done it.
Done it now.
Open the box, Joe.
This made by Good Vibes.
Woo! Bees are coming! Bees! And that's how you know that Creator Jam is incredible, and you should definitely be in it. So then you can see these crazy things be made.
I guess I should mention. Oh goodness, I can't believe I didn't mention something that probably should be mentioned. Is if you want to support Creator Jams, Patreon, shameless promotion.
Absolutely, yes. Definitely support these guys on Patreon as well. They've done they've done so much, and we do have our list up. If nobody has any questions though for these guys, then we'll go on into the next world, and we'll just hang out inside of that Skywind world that Wraith has hosted for us.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so
question right. Oh, sorry.
Yep, yeah, we got a question right now. So it says, what's the schedule for these jams? I guess I'd find it on the jams Discord.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
On the Creator Jam Discord, there's a schedule section. I also post that schedule early in the month, so people, if they aren't able to make it out to the jam, maybe they can work on some stuff during the week that's related, so that way they can still contribute if they feel like it. And you can see that on the announcements. So I'll post announcements under the community news. You'll see that scrolling up if you're not on the Creator Jam Discord. And if you want to know the times, I didn't mention completely on here, but there's a time that starts. Part A is at midnight or 000 Eastern Standard for 4 o'clock UTC, and then at 1800 UTC or 2 o'clock Eastern Standard or Eastern time, the second Part B, where the theme is shown again, and sometimes it's people do something completely different or add on to what Part A was doing. So yeah, that's the schedule and times for Creator Jam.
Yeah, Seeker says, oh cool, thanks. 24-hour makes it easier to jump in at any time during that day. And I think that was the premise of what they were wanting to do.
Yeah, you can jump in any time too.
Yep. And so we got a question here from Fuzzy. Question, will there be a plan to start the 24th jams at different times, so it's not always, for instance, the Japanese community starting things and then other countries finishing them? So I think they're meaning in the sense of like one area does one part of the job and then another area does another part of the job. Is there going to be like jams that are like this?
Probably not, but the good news is the way that different jams are structured, it's not set up so one group starts and the other one finishes. It's up to the second group whether they decide they want to continue with what the first group did or they want to start their own. So they probably wouldn't, unless there's something that's continuous, that would be a 24-hour total jam where everyone works together. Otherwise, I want to make it so people feel comfortable that they're not just having to continue someone else's work, and so they get to make that choice.
Yeah, it should feel like something, especially if it's special, they should have their own section, their own thing. It shouldn't be of the same exact thing worked on, which you can do such a thing within Creator Jams, which I actually did that from like the spawn area that was inside there, which I'm sure that was built out by a bunch of other people working to build out this like piece that was all extended out. Oops, I accidentally put links out there. So Gun Griffin asks, what type of headless servers do you use to run the Creator Jams?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that. There is, let's see, 7 people that total have headless servers that we're allowed to use. One's anonymous. The other people, just shout out thank you for Camino, Kung Fu Monkey, Ikani, Chameleon, Orange, and Kazu. All allow us to use their headless servers. And right now that helps us sustain. Yeah, because when it keeps growing, we're ready. And so far we only have to use a couple, but certainly, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so Renari says, is there plans for a visual pun jam?
Ooh, all right, putting that on the list. Yeah,
okay, well, that's going on the list. Plans for puns. I mean, there was a meme jam. Remember the meme jam?
There was a meme jam.
The meme jam was oh my gosh!
It's beautiful.
There was also one of the most oldest memes there. The
hamster dance? Oh my god! Oh no! There's a lot of old school meme jams. Oh, that was super old school. Some of it. Rothful Copter was in there, and
Rothful Copter brings back the memories, the bad ones.
The hamster was hurt. It hurt.
2010 internet.
Visual pun jam. I'm writing it down right now. We got you. I'm all about. Typically, we try and make at least a meme jam every so often. I think it's important. It's like soul food for Neos that you have to have a meme jam sometime.
Cirrus Blues like, oh god, these old terms. Woot existed.
Woo.
Yes. Okay, so I think that's good for us now for like questions. So here to celebrate, we'll pop open this. Got the champagne here. Is it gonna go? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There.
Oh no.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, suckers.
Yeah. The reach though. There you go.
Thanks.
Okay, there you go, Kat.
Thank you.
And then Medra got one nice, and then I'll pour one for myself.
Thank you.
Cheers, you guys. Thank you again so much for making this stream amazing. It's teamwork that makes the dream work. Let's go.
Cheers.
And now after that refreshing virtual glass of champagne, let's head on to one of the Creator Jam worlds and show off us,
Yay.
what a Creator Jam is like. And thank you again so much, you guys. You guys are freaking awesome.
Thank you for having us, Sex. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Love in the chat for all these guys. I'll even show name tags for a sec so you guys can see their names. There you go. Medra's, I don't see yours though. Where did your name tag go?
Yeah,
it's in your head.
It's absorbed. It's like raw.
Camera cast.
Yeah.
All good. Lots of love for everyone.
Yay.
So Wraith, do you have the headless? Excellent. So Wraith has a headless of this already. The Sky number 98 Creator Jam up for us. It'll take us a little bit of time to load, but I definitely want to show it off for today's stream.
Look, it's like I'm playing Skyrim.
Oh no. Strong. Yes. Loading time. And trees. Oh. Here, I'll add the tree onto the weight.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea to fight the orbs. Yeah, I like that.
That is good. Much weight.
The elevator moments.
Is it weird that this is actually like tensing up my muscles because visually my brain is thinking that it's like I'm lifting a weight? I don't know. It's strange.
Well, it feels like it when you're holding that thing.
Yeah.
Wait, is it loading?
Oh, it's loading. I see you guys loading.
It's a big world.
It is a large world.
Yep.
I guess.
And I'm still loading. It's taking some time. Oh, hello, Fruxy. Nice to see you.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I need a pillow. Where's my pillow? Okay, I'm good now. We're good, you guys. I got my pillow. This is a Lorg world. Very Lorg.
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 Does this count as a body pillow? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Considering that it's Medra. I want a Creator Jam pillow on the Neos merch store. Me too. Me too. Who knows? Maybe one day we can make it happen. We can collaborate with people from the Creator Jam, collaborate with Medra, and hopefully maybe one day we can have these as a real life thing. Wouldn't that be great?
Looks like you're the last one.
Shadberg, thank you so much for the follow. I can't join inside the world. It's not letting me join. I keep clicking it. It's in Aegis's mouth. It's probably because he's eating it. It's probably eating the world. That's so strange that I'm like... Oh, never mind. Now I'm entering it.
Yes, I have admin.
Woo!
Yeah. Hang on. Everyone's now builder.
Thank you.
Right. Oh.
Now, please enable the fog.
Yeah.
Yep, I think fog is enabled by default. I'm still loading inside the world.
Okay.
Are you guys there?
Yes, we're here.
Some of it.
Okay. Is it
We're here and we loaded.
Oh, you're already fully loaded?
Yeah, same.
Well, there might be some...
a few to load in.
Okay, because there might be something strange on my side because it just says loading and syncing, but it doesn't have the number below it.
Okay, a little bit, maybe just overload it a bit.
What happens if I don't see your avatars either? Oh.
You don't see my avatar or no?
Really?
Yeah, I don't see avatars. All the textures are not loaded. Like, not even a single one's loading in. Everything, like, looks black on my side. I could try to, like, leave and then rejoin. Maybe that
Are you on the Danger or on the...
I'm not on the Danger. I'm on the regular build.
Just for everyone in here, that's what Nexon's currently seeing.
And maybe just a bunch of things in the queues. You could try closing the other world if you're not gonna be returning there.
Oh, I was gonna return to the... yeah, I can close down that one. I don't have to, like, return there, but what happens if I close that one and... Or close this one that's not having a loading problem then? You understand what I mean? Oh, never mind. Now it's loading. Now it's
I think there was just lots of things in the queue. There's actually like a fix like in the day for things like this that should help when things lock up.
Ooh, yay.
I'll just close up the other one and this one should be fine. Yeah. Probably because I brought over this pillow.
To explain, is this loaded in for you?
Almost.
Click enable fog, definitely.
Yep, actually the fog's enabled by default for me.
He was here before, so it's saved with him enabled.
Brilliant.
Well, everything is fully loaded, but it's not. Like it says that it's like I don't see the spawn area, I don't see the walls or what I was supposed to see. Let me just rejoin.
Well, I'm gonna give it a bit more because if you like rejoin, it's gonna like create even more like jobs for the system.
Okay. Yeah, because right now it's are you sure? Because right now it's not even showing me anything and it already says preloaded.
That's odd. You might need to restart maybe.
Oh, that'd be a restart.
Oh yeah,
that's
it
just
does look weird what you're seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want, like, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna restart it real quick and just join on Wraith. Can I join directly on your Wraith?
Yeah, you should be able to. You've also got the invite as well, so...
Okay, I'm just gonna restart up Neos real quick.
Well, the world's set for contacts, so you should be able to join off the Headless account.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart real fast. Give me 1 sec, you guys, because I really want to be able to show you this world and how beautiful it is. It was probably loading fine for everyone else, but it was just me that was kind of weirdness was happening. I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream as well. I'm not sure if they use bake textures, Venari. Neos is also taking its good old sweet time to actually close. It's good old sweet time. Ah ha ha ha. Punny. Because it's bread. Ah ha ha. You're so funny, Renari. Ah ha ha. Hilarious. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. My computer feels like a furnace. What is going on? Where did I even spawn? Oh. Okay, I'm good. I'm just like under my home in Savnios. Sorry, you guys. Okay, join inside of there. Whoa. Body, calm down. My internet just might be like bad today, and I don't know why. Because everything is being really, really slow. Yep, soon my computer can bake the bread. That's a smart idea. I am still loading. At this point, I might even just like try to open it up myself, honestly. Because I feel like it might be like the Headless is doing some weird things from like the connection. I'm going to just try to start a session on my own and see if that works. Stream seems to be doing better than the very last one, honestly. Very responsive. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's true, Seeker. Okay, so hopefully this time it loads. Hear the music this time. Oh, now I'm in here with everyone else. We'll see if we'll see if this one in the Headless works for me. But if it doesn't, then I'm pretty sure the one that I have preload should be fine as well.
Should be easier now since some of it's cached.
Yep, now it's actually doing a big download.
Oh.
Whoop.
That chill moment after the interview, everyone's just kind of relaxed, like, ah.
Ah, yes, stretch. Yeah, now assets are actually loading in. Perfect.
Good.
There we go.
Don't mind doing a restart for this one because it was a really cool recent jam. And what game was this based on again, Medra?
It was based on a game called Cloud Climber, and the suggestion was from Probable Prime.
Oh, nice.
And this game is free on Steam, and it's a walking simulator with a little bit of a story and a message. And it only takes like 15 minutes, 20 minutes to play, but really has a nice nice atmosphere, and they captured it. Everyone captured it. It's actually, I think, somewhat better in some ways. Because you're in VR, probably that helps.
Yeah. Here, let me get my...
It's a nice looking dirigible over there, too.
Oh,
yep,
yeah,
it's almost loaded everything. So,
Wait, what?
Oh, there we go. Now I'm good.
The blimp thing?
Okay, so here we are inside of the Creator Jam 98 Creator Jam Sky. I'll get rid of this for the stream. So we got a little window right here saying for the Creator Jam, all are welcome every Sunday, building worlds together, no skill necessary, participation encouraged, not required. And you can disable the fog and enable it if you want. Inside of this world, with it enabled, looks so much better and really, really nice. As well as usually with the Creator Jams, we have the mute helpers, as well as like sign language, alphabet, and other different stuff through controls, as well as the guidelines, licensing, either in Japanese or English. And the Creator Jam public folder if you guys were looking for that before, and their Discord and Patreon. Don't forget to support these guys, they're amazing. And you can also create your own custom icon and head and hands avatar, which allows you to be a optimized character within the space if you're having a lot of people building. This spawn area, it was actually something that I built out, making out the walls and doing out some other stuff through the help of also Anomalous that helped me with getting a proper wall material inside of here. And then if you look out here, we got was there something in here that you want? Oh yeah, that we got the chest.
So just a random chest.
Is this a lurk node?
No, the voice maybe. I think Candace made this.
Okay, well, let's turn this loaf into a slice.
Oh, no. It's actually reproduced. This is how it works.
And Twitch bans us. No, I'm just they ban us. They ban us for bread sex jokes. Frog's like, what?
No.
So doesn't this place look so cool? Yeah, and this was absolutely blank. There wasn't even any of this all here. It was just everybody working together and like building of this whole like sky building, and the sounds really match up well to it, as well as how the fog blends it up to really feel like it's really high up in the sky. Let's take this thing up here. Come on, you guys. Let's go. We'll take the elevator. We're riding in style.
Okay.
In style.
Okay.
I'll go third person.
You have to. You might want to hold on to it too.
Okay, are you ready? Let's go.
Indeed made this part.
So cool.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the dystopian sky, building area.
Yeah.
I gotta keep going with it. Hold on, you guys.
You gotta keep pushing.
Yeah, the atmosphere with the skybox is spot on. I do agree, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the chair case if you like puns. It's the elusive chair case.
Yeah, that's right. There's the chair case. And then you have...
If you're afraid of heights, don't look down. Yeah, everyone who worked together on this Creator Jam, really good job to you guys, as well as for anyone else who helps out during these Creator Jams. And remember, you guys can participate in these sorts of things that happen. They happen every single week on Sundays for now 24 hours. Fog and clouds are still visible. My brain. Okay, well, Frox got to get up there. You're the king of this place now. Get on up. You're the king, Frooks. Gotta get up there. There you
What do I do
go. Now you rule.
What?
You stay up there and you rule.
I've got a ruler.
Yes. What is your new rule, Frox? New King Frox. What is your rule?
Night people.
No,
with,
this is
some
the
magic
rule.
system.
Vegasx.
Now it's spawning.
Move it back.
Aha, this is the ruler.
Ah, excellent. We must obey the ruler.
Yes, it makes straight lines. Oh no! It's the rule has...
Wow, that right there is a beautiful picture. That should go in the Steam screenshots library. Just Frox with a ruler. Mm-hmm. Seems about right. And while you're riding on a chair, so apparently somebody made a rideable chair in this world. only in Neos. Nice poo-poo chair. But yeah, these areas even have like little rooms right here. Like you could walk inside of this area here. There's also that fly ship that's down there. Can you actually fly on that fly ship?
No, that one wasn't set up with any of the vehicle systems.
Eh?
One thing about Creator Jams, there's sketches that people want to touch it.
Oh, thank you.
If you want to end up remixing these worlds and making them into something for yourself personally, these are open.
Thank you,
You can tear them apart, take out the good stuff, and take out whatever stuff you like and don't like. The things you don't like, and use this for a home world or make it into a game. Feel free to use it.
You have to get on your full body and relax on this couch. Good to go. V-Shrubber, also thank you for the follow. Welcome to the official Neos VR channel, where we are showing off this amazing, awesome Creator Jam 98 world built out by the community.
You can totally recreate the park experience in here.
This is the place to do the full body and chill, for sure.
This is my house.
Nice.
Wow.
Did Felix help you out?
We did.
There's an upstairs. in this
Nice.
one? I missed the ladder.
Yeah, it makes such great chill environments.
This is the
very
cozy place right here.
Oh, look at the heart. There's a little heart with the drawing on it.
Yeah.
That's cute. The ambience inside of here really is beautiful with the shadows too. Like, look at the way that the shadows are projecting against like the character.
Great.
Yeah, it feels good.
Look at those shadows, you guys. Wonderful.
Lighting, you can do some really nice effects and just scenery.
We got a doghouse. Woof woof. This is the kind of house that you need if you don't have any more heating and you just need to keep your bodies warm. It's just like, don't look at me.
Just
Okay, fine. I'll get that one. You get this one, Aegis. Aw, man.
yeah, that one looks more cozy.
Hey, this one could be for you, Frox. Maybe you can make this your area.
What?
You got the little table. That's all you need. You're fine.
Yes.
Someone says in chat reminds them of Dark Souls. I guess kind of in some case. I guess.
The color scheme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Frox is already making himself at home. He's got his fruit here.
Yes.
Nice.
My fruit.
Oh, well, I'm gonna eat it all now. You better enjoy your fruits, otherwise I'm gonna eat them before you can. You silly Farouks. Oh, look, the last one. Oh no.
We need jam.
Wow. Just ate it out of my hands. Can't believe this. Okay, let's check out what's down over there. Whoop.
I do like
Look at
that
it.
because it's kind of like, I don't know what's there. Should I fall or should I not?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the fog is covering it up. Oh, Frox is climbing his way up.
Nice. farming never gets old, Neos.
That was a big jump.
And nice bed area right here.
Oh. Ooh.
Let's hop on the ship. Oh, I see. It's like one that looks like it was made out for it. I see what you mean by it.
That's a really good picture. I like that one.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's nice. Who took that one?
Me.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely seeing this environment in VR, you guys, it's really amazing. VR is really incredible. I kind of want to go all the way up to that one, honestly. Somebody like me the highest point. Here,
you should go to the one.
Let's go up there.
Right, like behind spawn. That's definitely when you want to go to.
Should I fly it, Alex? Here we go. I'm gonna fly up there. Whew. There we go. Got up here. It's so foggy. Everything's so foggy down here. We're up here. Final boss Nexu. Yes. The chair case is funny because people don't realize like this is an actual area of like chairs that are all built up using only chairs to build that whole staircase. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a gift at the top. A couple of these towers have different gifts at the top.
Oh, there's a gift? Where's the gift at?
There's one up at the top of the chair case, and then the other one behind the spawn. If we go up one of the towers, there'll be something.
Frogs, that's still grabbable.
Even
better.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Here, let's fly over in this way. I'm gonna fly out over there.
I'm doing it. This must happen.
There we go. This one's
Over
done up by
here,
Steven.
the wings.
Yep, that's where you can get the wings. And this is the same thing that I'm using to be able to fly like this, you guys. So if you wanted this added onto your avatar, or you think that this is a pretty cool effect, anybody can have this just by installing it through inside this world through yep, right now. Cat's gone.
Yeah. You went up next phase, I'm gonna.
That's pretty awesome.
Sure.
Kumi's like, want. I know, it is pretty great.
Those are cool, I've got to admit.
Really
Yes.
nice.
Wait, how do you activate?
Those triggers.
Touchpads, but no grip. Thumbs on your touchpads.
There. Let's see. Both grips, thumb 6. Yep,
Did you
got
install it?
Okay. All set. Thanks. Let's see.
I thought I did.
I need to be in walk mode.
Woo!
If you installed it, then with open palms, if you touch your thumbs to your touchpads, it should do that.
Maybe you need to
Try installing
reinstall.
again.
I think Fruits needs those.
I think press both triggers. Yeah, there you go. Now it should be.
I think we've lost Fruits. He's too busy swinging around.
There we are.
Yeah, now you got them. Sick.
So press on your touchpad to go up. Yeah, they work like the jetpacks. You're pressing on your touchpads and holding your thumbs there just gently to hover.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
cool.
this is such a nice effect.
It's super neat.
No, it's so cool. Or Phoenixes.
My wings are on my back.
We will ascend in the virtual worlds. Ascension.
Always crash.
No fall damage. I know. I can't believe this, right, Phoebe?
I mean, you could implement fall damage if you ever wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
Is this the Phoebe that I know? Is this the Impum Phoebe? Hey Phoebe, you're adorable.
I don't know. It was right there.
Also, hello, Will.
Oh, that's a sun panel thing from they were working on.
Yeah, gravity's overrated. We just need 0G in every single world. Okay, well, let's fly back. We're just right over here, you guys. Right on this section. And then, if I can still see... Ah! Oh, just fell through. Okay. I can still fly back up there. It's hard to see. It really is. Okay, we're gonna set the camera up right here. Whoa. Give kind of like a panorama around of the area, the nice vista, you guys, of this beautiful Creator Jam.
Hey, Cat.
Put the camera right over here. There we go.
Are we taking a picture right now?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's take a picture. That'd be pretty cool.
Group photo?
Okay. Ghost Talk is open right now. The world is open.
Yep.
It's an open session. There's no. Is everyone's background?
Ooh, I don't know. Let me check. I should check. Well, if we're gonna
take a picture.
Photo, I should.
Yeah, we'll do that after the group photo.
Okay, good thing I just got here.
Yeah, let's take a picture right here because it looks really good right there. Here, I'll stand right here.
It is Medra, everybody's on spectator.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Am I in?
Yep, you're in. Are you guys ready for the shot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Creator Jam. Okay. Let me see. See if the photo spawns out. Yeah, it is pretty dark right here in this area, isn't it? Huh, did it not spawn out?
It's
behind you.
It's behind you.
Oh, it's behind me? Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad. That's awesome. But yeah, so we're going to be ending off the stream now, you guys. Thank you, Medra. Thank you, Vegas. Thank you, Kat, for showing us what Creator Jam is all about. And again, you guys, you can be a part of this community for every single Sunday that they're hosting it now for 24 hours. And yeah, if you haven't already, please join inside of our own Discord at discord.gg/neosvr. And we're going to be doing another showcase stream for next week, so definitely check out next week's stream. And thank you everyone who's watched today, and hopefully you can even check out this world or even other Creator Jams. Go look into the past, because there's 99 of them that exist now, so pretty crazy. And we are now here in the future of Neos, Medra. If you think about it, we talk about it back in the day of like where could Neos get to, and slowly but surely it's getting to that point, more and more each day.
Really exciting.
But yeah, see you later, everyone. Thank you again. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Have fun.
Enjoy your Friday.
Stay safe.
GG stream, GG. We'll also probably host this to someone as well if anybody's streaming Neos on Twitch.
There is not, unfortunately, Nax. I've just had a look.
There's no people streaming Neos? Oh no. Well, if you keep that in mind as well, you guys. I always love hosting people for streams. So if you're a Twitch streamer and want to get your views up, just stream some Neos.
Yeah. It could also be like a fire up sword.
Okay.
I'm tempted to start doing an after hours stream.
Oh yeah. Peace, everyone. Love you all.
Like when we finish this stream.
Lead says I'm streaming Neos.
After hours, and I can stream.
Okay, then we'll host you, my dude.
People can see behind the scenes.
Oh.
Peace, y'all.